we wrote a paper describing the case of a patient who's now a 20-year-old woman, young woman, who throughout her whole life had a series of medical issues that nobody was ever able to come together with a unifying diagnosis. So first, she has significant developmental delays and some dysmorphic features. She also has adrenal insufficiency, which means that her adrenal glands weren't working well. She couldn't make normal amounts of cortisol and other stress hormones. And also, interestingly, she genetically has the chromosome makeup of a male, but when you examine her, she's clearly a female. So those three things together were all a quite unusual and unique presentation. And she'd been seen by many doctors over many years and had a whole host of genetic studies done. Early on in life, she was diagnosed with a condition called Angelman syndrome, which is a syndrome that leads to developmental issues and sometimes seizures. And that explained part of her picture, but it didn't explain why her adrenal glands didn't work or why she had the body of a female while having the chromosomes of a male. And we were able to combine a number of different genetic techniques to finally come to a diagnosis, realizing that the genetic change that causes Angelman syndrome, which was caused by her having two copies of one of her chromosomes just from her mother and not from her father, and that together with a second genetic change on that same chromosome, which was very far away, right, caused the different problem, caused the adrenal problems and the what's called sex reversal. So we were able to, by combining large-scale sequencing of her genome with understanding that she had these two copies of one chromosome together, piece together what was going on. So it was kind of a genetic mystery puzzle. And what I think is very interesting about this patient and what we learned is that a lot of patients now with complex presentations may not just have one answer. They might have multiple answers, and we're starting to have the tools to piece together each of those answers to put them together to one unifying diagnosis.